Space, a vast and endless void. For thousands of years, man has looked up towards the heavens in amazing wonder of what could lie beyond the skies. Stars, planets, galaxies, nebulons, black holes, and advanced life forms a million times older than our own. The year is 3030. The place, a cursed Earth. The story, a crew doomed by their own mission to destroy the wasted planet. Their mission was a highly publicized event heavily covered by most of the galactic reporters.
Nerve-shattering tension will grip you and hold you spellbound in the most enthralling science fact shocker ever made, in scenes never before filmed in limitless outer space.
For the crew of 7, the mission seemed simple enough. They were instructed by the 57th Cosmic Congress to land on Earth and search for and collect any remaining resources left behind after the exodus of Earth in the year 2545. On April 27th in the year 3030, the crew boarded Viking 529, a small battle cruiser, and left for Earth. Soon after entering the Earth's orbit, there was a glitch in the navigational system of the Viking cruiser. This caused the ship to veer off course. Their last known location showed them somewhere over the Pacific Ocean, 1,500 miles north of New Guinea, near the island of Manus, where a terrible storm had been raging for days. The dangerous electrical storm had led to instrument failures aboard the cruiser, and it crashed into the foamy waters. The crew struggled to stay aboard and paddled towards the island of Manus, where an ancient evil had dwelled, the twin monsters known only by its native name, Matango. News of the event soon reached the galactic reporters, where a frenzy over the story had begun.
南太平洋の謎の島、機内無人島に漂着した7人の若者たちが見たものは何か。
Their landing on the island was anything but safe. Soon after washing ashore, they were attacked by a band of cannibalistic islanders, descendants of the past ones, those who were left behind during the exodus of 2545, who chased the doomed crew and picked them off, one by one. All but 4 encountered the same fate. The remaining 3 managed to escape, and after crossing a large river, the islanders finally stopped their pursuit. Meanwhile, on the northwest coast of Manus, what could only be described as a terrible chance of fate, the island's only volcano, Mount Wataka, which housed the creature Matango, began to blow its top. And beyond the misty canyons, within the caves of worship, beneath Hell's pit, a monster was awoken. Matango, monsters older than anything that had ever been dated. It stood over 100 feet in height with eyes of pure evil. Matango had escaped their pit. The ground shook. Magma oozed out of every crack left by the monster's footsteps. The twin Matangos then made their way towards the surface, and after 5,000 years of dwelling in the ocean caves, the monsters took to land. They searched for food. Their next meal, the crew of Viking 529. The remaining survivors ran towards their crashed ship and attempted to retreat back towards the Pacific, but they hopelessly tried to send out distress calls for help from the 57th Cosmic Congress.
Sherman, make room for a spaceship. I'll join you there. Maybe.
Their calls for help failed to reach the mothership, who only received silent transmitters. And while the crew scrambled to send out a message, the twin Matangos preyed beneath the ship and rose to the surface to feed, destroying the Viking cruiser and its crew, who were never heard from again. The attempts to scan out the ocean floor using satellite X-rays by the mothership failed, as the greenhouse gases that covered the planet proved too thick for any lasers to penetrate. One week later, the distress calls for help by the crew were finally received, and the Cosmic Congress heard the calls for help, not realizing that there were no survivors.
We are now gathering all possible data in preparation for landing. However, does life in any form exist on this planet?
A rescue team was quickly assembled by a group from the Cosmic Armed Forces. When they landed on the island of Manus, they discovered a world ravaged by Matango.
Or a monster. Well, there are sure no humans here.
Any hopes of finding survivors were quickly lost as they kept finding pieces of each crew member scattered throughout the island. They collected their evidence to present to the Cosmic Congress and prepared to board ship, when suddenly, without warning, Matango soared overhead and spotted the rescue team before perching nearby. The shockwave caused by the weight of the landing left cracks throughout the island, and magma began to pour out. The crew made an emergency escape. The captain of the rescue squad, angry over the deaths of Viking 529, made the order to kill Matango.
First, you will obey me and do precisely what I say. You will listen.
Here he comes.
They blasted gamma rays at the twin monsters as they soared overhead. In a fantastic display of firepower, the evil twin monsters Matango met their demise and sank to the ocean floor. The rescue team quickly escaped and reported back to the Congress. They presented their findings, and a quick decision to destroy the doomed Earth was made. And the 57th Cosmic Congress, along with the Cosmic Armed Forces, blew the Earth from existence, along with any evidence of the lost crew of Viking 529, in hopes of a cover-up. And they left the Milky Way, never to return again.